What's going on? Why are they like shadow banning him?
Bro, I don't know how he got shadow banned. I don't know.
He must have did something with like the higher ups that he.
I really think he was. I think it was just like when he came out, the hip hop culture just it didn't have a grasp in society as like it did now as far as censorship and stuff like that. Like back then, I guess like it was easier to shadow ban T-Pain when you had people people had to buy records.
Oh, you said it's harder to shadow ban T-Pain when people had to buy records.
No, it was easy to shadow ban them when people had to buy records. But now that they're streaming, like, and you can listen to music way easier and freer, it's like now we're like, oh my gosh, like, bro, like everybody can listen to this music now. Back then, it was easy to shadow ban this nigga. Like he was, come on, bro, like mainstream music ain't playing 2 week notice on a Macy's commercial.
And that's viral ass material there.
This
So
exactly.
Why has it only got 123,000 views? It's T-Pain.
Come on, bro. This is a song about quitting, bro.
Like if "Fuck You" by CeeLo Green can go viral like that. That's a great song. Great song. But you got a fucking point, material. Bro. You got a fucking point. Because when that song came out, don't get me wrong, it was great. I danced to it, I sing to it. But that song, I look at that song, it's just as great as this song. And that song got motherfucking, Grammy nominated? Didn't it get Grammy nominated? Like,
so it's like, bro, like what the fuck? How y'all shadow ban my nigga T-Pain?
Yeah, and T-Pain, I think, is I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I just don't appreciate how big, what's his name is, that made...
Akon.
Fuck you, CeeLo Green.
Oh, yeah, CeeLo Green.
Yeah, CeeLo.
No, CeeLo Green.
CeeLo's an OG.
CeeLo's an OG.
But he's not as big as T-Pain was, right?
He was.
No, he's technically bigger.
Technically bigger because he was in music longer, so he's grown more fans over time than T-Pain, and it's exclusively white fans who bought music back then.
I had no idea. I thought that was like honestly his one of few hits.
Black people didn't really buy music back then. Like we supported our artists, but like for free. Like it was like we weren't really buying records like that. Like we support artists, but as far as T-Pain, the main thing that T-Pain had to face is he got so much backlash for using auto-tune. Even by his peers, like and that's
people
the
didn't
thing.
Catch up to that
when your peers tear you down, who are black, like you're not gonna get accepted by that mainstream media and everything. And the man can create some great fucking songs. And I'm just laying it out there like, bro, underrated, bro.
I agree.
And I guarantee people did not know about that song, bro. And motherfuckers gonna be playing that shit if you quitting, you playing that.
I ain't never in my life ever quitting any fucking job when I listen to that shit.
Bro, I'm about to. I'm sending that shit to my manager, bro. Oh God,
this is true. Like he has too many hits for him not to be like a Future or something like. Cause like I'm thinking like, oh, he probably getting shadow banned because of the material he puts out. Maybe it's like not suitable for any audience. Maybe it's like too much drugs or violence in it for them to be putting out. But I'm like, nah, he puts out the same shit Future and them be putting out. I'm like, you could easily push him. Like he may not be like. All right, so he doesn't have like the physical features you may want to like sell. Like maybe he's not like physically pleasing to women like by like.
He's not a sex. He's not like a sex symbol. Yeah.
But like, I mean, my man still sounds
he's entertaining,
bro.
He's so entertaining.
In my opinion, he's the feature king. Like you could like literally add him on a feature, and he's gonna make you sound decent. Like,
he's gonna turn your song into a hit, like no doubt, no doubt. You have T-Pain on your song, bro. Yeah. T-Pain, look here, bro. I don't do music like that. But if you did a joint album with me, bro, I'd be so grateful. We're gonna be making bangers, and it's all gonna be because you are a part of it.
Yeah,
like I don't even gotta be good.
I don't know, hey, for the record, T-Pain, I would also do a joint album, and there would also be some bangers I go front. So
dude, I'm telling you, dude, T-Pain's like bartender song low key needs to go down in the Hall of Fame and study because like
bro, did you see how he wrote that?
Yeah, I did see.
Did you see the story of how he wrote that?
Yeah, I did see the story of how he wrote that.
My nigga was at an all-inclusive,
yes, he was,
freaky ass resort.
He was
in Jamaica, where the freaks go, and he was in there just chilling in his hotel room and writing bartender. What?
On this like little like old like recording set, and he didn't really have like a chord. He first said he forgot a chord for
went and talked to the DJ
for the mark, and he said the DJ that he had it, so they recorded in like the hotel room he was staying in.
But like enough equipment to put inside of a backpack.
It did not look as nice as this, though. I will tell you that. It was crazy. I was like, oh, I looked. He had a MIDI. He had a MIDI board, a little keyboard, little keyboard connected to it, some other little mics and stuff. Like he was. Bro, the piano looked like it had 4 keys. I was like, it literally. I'm exaggerating. It's a hyperbole, but it couldn't be more than like it was not a full keyboard. And in my mind, I'm like, this man made a Hall of Fame classic with half a keyboard, and it almost seemed like a tape recorder, but it wasn't. It was like a high-tech tape recorder.
And like I just like bro, you made that shit on that, like my nigga, you are one of the greatest.